What's going on, YouTube? I've got the car dialed in, as far as the tune mostly all dialed in and everything. So today I'm going to be getting the car on the dyno, and we're going to find out what kind of power this thing puts down. So I'd like to see around 750 to 800 without going too aggressive on the timing. So we'll see what it puts out. You can see we've got the car on the dyno. It's got it tied down and everything, so I'm ready to get my first pull. I'm going to start with low timing, make sure everything checks out, and then I'll start making power from there. You can see it made right around 550 horsepower. The timing, I locked it at, it was at 9.9 degrees, right at 10. Made sure everything checked out. Everything looked good in the log, so I'm going to start bumping it up to around 17 degrees on the next one, and we'll see what it makes. It looks like it made the 765 on right at 17, 18 degrees of timing, but everything looks good there as well. And it's looking like it wants more timing, so we're going to bump on up to right around 20 or 21, and we'll see how that does. You've seen it made just a little bit over 780, but we didn't give it as much time to cool down between that run, and the intake air temp got pretty high. So it still pulled some timing back on us, and we're going to let it sit for a little longer and get it cool and make one last run, and it'll be right at 21 to 22 degrees, and it should be right up there close to 800 range. We ran into a little issue on that run. The previous runs we were dynoing in 6th gear, and a 7th is direct drive, but we didn't want to have to spin the tires so fast. But we checked on the speed rating on those tires, and it looked like they were fine. So we decided to go ahead and do a run in 7th gear and see what it makes. But I ended up running into the limiter. You can see right there at 7150 at 177, and it cut out. If I go on up, slide it on up there, you notice when we hit 183, right there is about where it started closing, at right around 7,300 RPMs. And if you keep going, you'll notice that I'm still at wide open throttle right there. See that green line? So I'm wide open throttle, and you look at the throttle body angle, the desired angle is 58, and if you keep on going a little, you'll notice that it closed down on me. See, I'm still at 100%. The lambda is good, 0.79 lambda, and you see the throttle body just closing down. So it didn't make the power that it was supposed to on that one because it shut down. So we're going to do another run and just go back to 6th gear, and this will be the final run. I've been looking through the data log on that last run, and everything checked out good on there. The fuel trims looked good, and the timing was right at 21, 22 degrees. And whenever you see a negative knock retard like that, that means it is actually adding timing on top of your timing table. And when you see a positive knock without the little negative thing there, that means you actually have knock. So negative is good, and positive is not good. But it made healthy numbers. It made that 797. And we could bump that timing up easily and, you know, make it over 800 if we wanted to. I'm going to bump it up just a hair and get this last tune loaded in it. Then we're going to go take it back home and test it out on the road. So we got the radios put on it, and we're going to do a street pull and see what it does.
Woo! Shit, we spun. Dude, look at the marks. Holy shit. Damn! Woo! Oh, my bad. it. Woo! And that was 30? That was a 30 roll.
Yeah, that was 30, burning the radios off.
Oh, man. Dude, yeah, we left some good marks back there.
The car feels amazing. It drives good, no dead pedal feel. So I'm really impressed with it. And of course it is on the 85 now, since we put the 85 in it before the dyno. I couldn't get as much footage as I wanted because obviously I was in the car doing all the tuning, but like I said, Ken, Speed Addict 731 and Xander, I think it's Xander 13, they both got good videos, but I was really limited how much I could film there because I was just too busy. But I figured I'd film after result, and we'll see how it does. I definitely would love to have a 10-speed sometime. 400. The turbo 400 does good when it works, but when you feel a 10-speed, it's hard to want anything else. So I'm going to do the first pull and we'll see what it does. Oh, it just burned the tires up on that one. We'll have to try it again. We'll do about a 40 roll. Whoa. It ain't going nowhere. Those tires aren't hooking for nothing. We'll try a little higher roll and see if it does any better. It just laid rubber down and wouldn't hook up at all. But the drivability is just, like I said, I love the drivability on it. I know that was a lot of the main problem that I noticed. Even, of course, the water throttle was down on power as well, but the drivability is just what you would notice every time you get in it. And that wasn't fun at all. I'm going to try just a little higher of a roll where I know it won't spin. But the radios are on it, but I don't know, it's just not hooking at all. That 10-speed is so hard to beat. I love the way it shifts. RPM just barely drop down on every gear change. I looked at the data logs some earlier too. I kind of dug through them, and everything checks out. Looks good. So Derek, which is the owner, is supposed to be picking it up here in a couple days. He didn't have a way to bring the car back at the time, as he didn't have a driver to bring him. So we will be running it at the track this weekend, which is probably going to be Friday, and see what it runs. We're expecting some really good times, some good mile per hour. So you can come watch us run there. And Ken will probably have the GT500 there running as well. Overall, like I said, you can't get wrong with this setup. Like I said, I'm more of a turbo guy myself, but this Whipple on these cars is, a great choice. The bolt-on, and it's really hard to beat for the money and the ease of the install. Now, I didn't install this one, but obviously just, it's a bolting kit. Bolt it on, make 800 horsepower pretty much. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.